Hello everyone, I'm Rohan from TechieTechTech and today I would like to talk about the iPhone XR and how good of a smartphone it is in 2020. The iPhone XR was announced back in 2018 with the iPhone XS and the iPhone XS Max. It received a lot of criticism because of its lower resolution display before it even went on sale. But come sale time, it turned out to be a very hot seller, becoming the most selling phone very quickly. Without further ado, let's see how the iPhone XR fares this year in 2020. To give a fair assessment to this video, I used an iPhone XR with my SIM in it for 2 weeks before noting down my observations. I would like to talk about the hardware first. The iPhone XR is a heavy, dense phone with an aluminum frame and Gorilla Glass on the front and the back. It is dust and water resistant. When you pick it up, it feels like a very well made, solid product. The glass on the phone does get tiny micro scratches from time to time, but apart from one huge scratch it has on the back from usage, the glass on both sides has held up fairly well. The aluminium frame does get dents and dings when you drop it, but all in all, it is a sturdy phone with a confidence-inspiring in-hand feel. Moving on to what is definitely the most controversial feature of this phone, the display on the iPhone XR is a measly 828 by 1792 LCD panel. My views about this display are a bit complicated. See, on its own, it is a good display and does not hinder the experience of using the phone. But as soon as you start comparing, you realize what you are missing out on. With higher refresh rate and higher resolution displays available on similar and even cheaper smartphones, the display on the iPhone XR is a bit of a letdown. So, my 2 cents will be to try and have a look at the display on an iPhone XR or an iPhone 11 before you make your final purchase. If you're crazy about popping colors or crisp, sharp text, the XR is probably not the right choice for you. If you don't care much and just want a decent experience, the XR will definitely be a good option. While the display on the iPhone XR falls short of the competition, the performance definitely doesn't. It is powered by the same A12 Bionic chip as the iPhone XS and XS Max, but has to push a lot less pixels, which translates to blazing fast performance. There has been absolutely no lag, no slowdowns, and no scenario where I felt the phone was running out of breath. Games run smoothly, apps open quickly, and even the memory management is great. I'm actually fairly confident that the iPhone XR, launched in 2018, is still an amazing option in 2020, even if you plan to use it for 3 or 4 more years. Moving on to the camera, the iPhone XR has a single camera on the back which is the same as the primary shooter on the iPhone XS. Now, I'm not much of a camera expert, but I did click a bunch of sample photos which I'll put up now and in the description below so you can judge for yourself. From my fairly simple perspective, the only 3 things I missed on the camera were an ultra-wide option, portrait mode for objects, and a night mode. Apart from all this, I was actually pretty satisfied with both the photos and the videos that came out of this phone. Have a look for yourself. Here are some other observations after using the iPhone XR for 2 weeks. Face ID is fast and reliable, much better than Touch ID and at par with what's present on the iPhone 11 and the 11 Pro. Battery life is still insane, easily 1.5 days and can even be stretched to 2 full days worth of usage. The size feels perfect as the average of the iPhone XS and XS Max's size. And this might be personal preference, but I really like the clean look of the back with just a single camera instead of massive multi-camera modules like present on the modern smartphones today. When anyone asks me to recommend an iPhone with a much higher budget, I still recommend them to at least check out the iPhone XR. See, I shifted from an iPhone 11 Pro Max to this iPhone XR and the experience is 95% the same. Sure, the display and the cameras are better on the more expensive iPhones, but that's about it. Everything apart from these two things is the same. So, in conclusion, I would say the iPhone XR is the most suitable iPhone to get right now. It is a perfect balance between the outrageously expensive iPhone 11 Pro and the anarchic thick bezel but cheaper iPhone 8. So whether or not you're on a budget, I would still recommend the iPhone XR for everyone who's looking to get a modern yet value for money iPhone. Thank you. This has been Rohan from TechieTechTech, and if you liked this video, please hit the like button, please subscribe, and please share this video with your friends who are looking to buy or thinking of getting a newer phone. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.